Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hanani Fatin Binti Hasfarizal and my metric number is 11365. This video is my reflection on the mental health talk organized by the Faculty of Education, Languages and Communication. In this video, I will share the main ideas that I have learned, how they relate to my experiences, and what I plan to apply in the future. One idea that really stood out to me was when the speaker explained mindfulness as a way to manage stress. The speaker didn't just tell us to relax, but also explained how mindfulness helps us stay aware of our thoughts instead of letting it consume us. That is where the stress roots. So this made me understand that stress isn't only what happens on the outside, but also how our mind reacts on the inside. The second idea that really struck to me was the deep breathing technique. I realized that the deep breathing techniques help our body to activate the calming system if we do it. I used to think that the deep breathing technique was useless and it's just something basic, but now I understand the psychological reason behind it. Lastly, on the section of positive self-talk and motivation was meaningful. The speaker explained that motivation isn't something that we wait for, but it's something that we can build by monitoring our negative thoughts, creating affirmations, and visualizing our own success. That's how we keep on our motivations. Personally, I often get stressed during busy academic weeks, especially when multiple tasks are due closely together. So when this happens, I tend to overthink and think about the negative things, like what if I don't pass this semester? What if I get a fail for this subject because I'm not paying much attention to it? And this makes the stress worse. The mindfulness strategies discussed in the talk made me realize that I rarely pause to collect my own thoughts. Instead, I let them spiral and make myself stressed. So this talk made me realize that the stress comes from the thinking itself rather than the workload. Because if I really think about it, the assignments given to me aren't that hard if I really get to it. So after this session, I would like to practice at least one mindfulness techniques every day. For example, taking 1 minute to breathe and make dua for myself before I start studying. And I also would like to practice replacing my negative thoughts with simple affirmations like I can get through this. And then if I feel unmotivated, I would try to visualize my successful outcome that I want. And by then maybe I would be less unmotivated and it keeps me grounded. My biggest takeaway is that stress management is a skill that can be improved over time, and this talk helped me recognize of my unhealthy thinking habits and gave me practical tools that I can use in the future, especially in times of examinations and when life is a little stressful. Thank you for listening to my reflection. This talk has helped me understand myself better, and I hope to continue to apply these strategies to move forward.